quote unquote for the game going forward is just the gameplay loop is basically hunt monsters, hope for it to have to drop the thing that has like 1% chance of dropping. Hopefully this time you spend an hour killing this monster doing this hunt, will actually like drop it. I'm saying an hour. I'm exaggerating, but like definitely 20 minutes, right? Like give me 20 minutes. It doesn't matter how strong you are. Like you definitely can take 20 minutes to do each hunt. So like 20 minutes doing a hunt. If it drops, great. If not, you just have to keep going. And the monsters like has a lot of health. So yeah, it's just not really a fun like gameplay loop for me. Like, but that's I know I'm just like describing the late game stuff, but that's what like most Monster Hunter is. The story in Monster Hunter really doesn't like mean anything. It's just about late game grind. Oh hi, you blast through my shield. Awesome. What? Please let me stop. Nice. Is it ready? Yep. Nope. What the heck? I'm not saying I won't stream another Monster Hunter game. I'm not even saying I won't play another Monster Hunter game. I'm just saying I was planning on like at the peak. That's how much I like enjoy this game. At the peak of me actually enjoying Monster Hunter, I was going to jump into Monster Hunter either Wild or Generations Ultimate again. Like I bought it on I played Generations Ultimate on my 3DS. I never played it on the Switch. I bought it on the Switch. I was gonna stream Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate right after I finished Rise and Sunbreak. Or like I was going to play Wilds right after this. Like I'm not saying I don't like Monster Hunter anymore. I enjoy when I like it, I do enjoy it. Like right, like otherwise I wouldn't have like bought it. But like right now, I just can't play another Monster Hunter game right after this. I'll probably have to wait like a couple of years before going back to Monster Hunter, which is kind of a shame, but you know it is what it is. I don't know, if the Switch 2 situation comes down, I'm pretty sure Capcom is gonna make another Monster Hunter for the Switch. Switch 2. I might wait until then to play that one on release. I need the Switch situation to get sorted out. From being like, for me, the Switch 2, I'm okay with Switch 2 costing like $450, right? And if you want to get Mario Kart, where I don't really play racing games, so I don't really play. I'm planning to get the bundle, so $450 is what about I expected the Switch 2 to cost. I expect it to be like around 400 to 450. If you think that Monster Hunter is gonna cost like not Monster Hunter, Switch 2 is gonna cost anywhere near $300, you are delusional. Like I hear a lot of people complaining about the price of the just base price of the console of Switch 2. It's like 450 is too high or 500 is too high. First of all, you don't have to pay 500 to the 500 unless you want to play Mario Kart. So like playing Mario Kart 8 for like $50, that's a steal. Like doesn't matter. I'm not talking about like the actual price of $100. They want to, or $80. They want to start charging for games, or whatever it is now that they want for it. If you, Switch 2 for like Mario Kart for like $50 and Switch 2 for $450 is about what I expected. If you think they're gonna cost like $300, you are like out of your mind. There's no way on like any earth that was gonna cost like Switch 2 was gonna cost that price. So I'm okay with the actual Switch 2 pricing. It's just them wanting to charge $80 for first-person games, not first-person, first-party games is insane to me. Like there's no way like games are going to be their games are gonna be worth that price. I'm not. And also, they're saying like, hey, we want dynamic pricing, which means like, if the game value we think is around like is better than is higher than like $70 because they're like first party are now $70, right? So we're gonna charge 180. First of all, like you get to decide that. I don't trust you because from what I saw about Mario Kart 8, I don't really care about Mario Kart. There's no way that's like just because you made an open world is deserving of $80. Also, it's only dynamic pricing when you want more money, right? It's not like, hey, this game is shorter in scope and it doesn't have as much content. So look, this game is gonna be like $50 or $40 or even $60. That's never gonna happen. You're always just gonna charge 70 days, and if you want more money, you're gonna bump up the price of the game to $80. And I'm not even saying none of the game that Nintendo made is none of them deserve the $80 price. Let's say if Nintendo didn't drop Smash Bros, right, Ultimate, on release of Switch 1, they waited for the Switch 2. I'm not talking about the DLC. I'm just saying like, hey, in 2025, if we live in a world where there was no Smash Ultimate, they come out with a Smash game saying every character in the franchise, in the Smash franchise, every fighter are going to be available in this game, and we're gonna have DLC and like to give you other like characters. But we want this game to be $80. I'm pretty sure I'm okay with that. Like I think that, in my opinion, could be worth like $80. So I'm not even saying like Nintendo has never made like an $80 game before. But like, how many Smash Ultimate level of game have they like made? So right, like in their history. So I just feel like asking $80 for the game, start asking $80 for the first person games, is going to be really really greedy. Also, like when the Switch 2 first got announced, I said they're basically just they say they're going to support both consoles, but they're going to start pushing games to the Switch 2, even though Switch 1 could like run it fine. Like for instance, I'm okay. Like okay, so Elden Rings can only be run on the Switch 2. Street Fighter 6 can only be run on the Switch 2. Hades 2, you know what? That's fine. I'm okay with saying, hey, those games are probably not gonna be run great on the Switch 1. They can only be run on the Switch 2. So we want them to be on the Switch 2 to have the best experience. I'm okay with that. But why does Game Boy games, not GameCube games, like needs to be on the Switch 2? Like I want to play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, but that only being on the Switch 2 kind of rubs in the wrong way because I feel like the Switch 1 should be able to run that game just fine. I feel like you want to charge that game, like you want people to buy the Switch 2 and upgrade to a subscription service, upgrade their subscription service. That's why you put that game on the Switch 2. Also, the Hyrule Warrior Age of Imprisonment one, they're the original Hyrule Warriors and the Hyrule Warrior Age of Calamity. They're both on Switch 1 and they're running fine. Why would you only make that exclusive to Switch 2? I don't like that. I'm definitely gonna want to play that, and I might buy the Switch 2 because I want to play that. But that sucks. Like they're already. I feel like they're already like trying to herd people towards the Switch 2. Also, there's this whole thing of them trying to do away with the physical games. If Nintendo really tries to do this, right now, if the game is released on a Nintendo Switch or like PS5, I would always go for the Nintendo Switch because I like to play my game portable, and also I like the Nintendo's price being a little cheaper than the PS5 ones. But if they're gonna be like upping their price and also forcing you to go digital, I might as well just go PS5 at that point. Yeah, like at that point, I might as well go PS5. And like, which the one fell swoop of this Switch 2 situation, it basically got rid of all of my reasons to actually buy, or unless other than the exclusive ones, right? To have like it basically got rid of all of my reasons to have to play a game on Nintendo Switch. The pricing is going to be be matching or even exceeding a PS5 game. Also, your game is going to be like physical only at that point. So like, why would I ever even buy? Why, if I have the option, right? Like I said, the Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness or Hyrule Warrior Age of Imprisonment are the games that's exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. But like, if a game comes out on PS5 and Nintendo Switch 2, why would I play it on the Switch? It's just like a really bad move to me. Alright, last one. Operation Frozen Rescue. Oh, I need fire, don't I? Alright. Let's take the two new guys. Frozen Rescue means I need to put up my frozen armor.
Here's what I have to offer. Thank you for your business. Thank you for your gift.
Have like 20 for each. Alright. Oh, did I not make a... Yeah. Yeah, I saw the Nintendo Treehouse where people just like spam drop the price. But you know what's counterintuitive? When the Switch 2 went on sale, like it got sold out immediately. I know a lot of them are scalpers, but then again, like people when scalper got it, people I think went on like eBay to pay like $700 for it. So if you do that, like doesn't matter how many times you spam like drop the price, they're not gonna drop the price. They might go higher. So yeah, I'm not gonna be an early adopter for the Switch. I will buy it when they put out Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness out on the virtual game whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. Nintendo Switch Online thing. Yeah, once they put that out, or the when Age of Imprisonment comes out, whichever one comes out first. Okay. Lago Bomi. You are weak to fire. Please be weak to like something else. Thunder. You know what? I'll take thunder. Why not? Ooh, did I not get the item? No, I did not. Yeah, it doesn't matter how much Nintendo charges or how happy people are. Nintendo knows they got good IPs, and they put out like decent games. One thing you can say about Nintendo, their games are often just like quality. They don't put out like really bad games or broken games that often. Like I would say Scarlet Violet was definitely a broken bad game, but they don't like do that off very often, and they have IP that people actually gives a crap about. So they know that they're not gonna go under anytime soon, and they're gonna be fine if they charge a lot. Some people will just pay it. A lot of people are not gonna be able to buy a Switch 2, or they're not gonna be able to afford their game. But I think like a majority of people will, and that's all they care about. It's a crappy thing to do. It's a very bad business model, but you know, it's what they decided long ago.